Welcome in, thanks for stopping by again on such short notice. Today we're going to be talking new indie rock releases, some shoegaze, a little post-punk, low cosmic country, and even a little bit of psychedelic rock from the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah, so definitely help yourself to an ice-cold beverage. Perhaps you'd like a slice of pizza if you're feeling a little hungry. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First up today, this is the sophomore release from a three-piece post-punk group out of Montreal, Canada. Follow-up to their 2022 debut album called Deep in View, which we talked about here. Yeah, the band Cola came from the ashes of the band called Ought, O-U-G-H-T. And they almost right away after disbanding Ought turned around with that release called Deep in View, which I thought was a very strong debut release. This album is another solid effort. It's very much in line with that debut album as far as stylistically. When I listen to this, it's really hard not to think about the early Strokes albums as kind of as a direct influence. This is more perhaps minimal, more introspective post-punk, I guess you could say. Yeah, so dissonant guitars, a bit of synths in spots, not too much. I think there is some, but it doesn't seem like it's as prominent. I do have to say that that once I started thinking about the Strokes, it really does become somewhat distracting, and I don't feel like I noticed that so much with the debut release. So this one's called The Gloss, and just like the debut, it's out on Fire Talk Records.
Failed to mention more direct when I tell you you could be forgiven. My taste is avant-poor conversation. What are you waiting for? Take a beat while I wait on bended knee. Say, don't summarize. There can be no motion if you like. Say, don't you know that you slept on the record last night?
Next up, this is a band out of Los Angeles that formed, I believe, in the late 1990s. This is their fourth LP, their first in like a dozen years. The band's called Beachwood Sparks, and this album is called Across the River of Stars. So this one is produced by Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes. Still has their signature psychedelic cosmic country rock sound, I guess you could say. Lots of 1970s influences, probably most prominently would be the Byrds. Yeah, you get lots of slide guitar, keys, lush arrangements, the big harmonies. This one definitely exceeded my expectations. I don't know what I was really expecting, but I was a fan of a lot of the early Beachwood Sparks stuff, and this one, I think this one delivers. It's very short though, 9 songs, clocking in at under 30 minutes. Definitely worth checking out if you're a fan that just didn't realize that this one dropped, or if you're just a fan generally of country rock, alternative country, Americana, that kind of thing. Beachwood Sparks, Across the River of Stars.
Many nights howling at the marquee
like I might get rained on, but that, that just makes it a little more interesting, I suppose. Next, this is the second LP in as many years for kind of an indie rock / post-punk group. This features a handful of members that are ex-members of the legendary group The Fall. They go by the name House of All, and this second LP is called Continuum. Yeah, House of All. They're based in Manchester. I think I prefer this to the debut release. I think they were actually, all this material from these two albums were recorded around the same time, but I think this one maybe works better for me, or maybe I see it as being a little bit stronger overall. And the more I listen to this, the more I like it. Definitely worth a look for fans of The Fall, of course. It's really throwback 80s post-punk with modern touches. The vocals are kind of talky, a little bit talky style vocals. You definitely hear, The Fall as you would expect. But yeah, I don't see a lot about these guys. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places, but yeah, House of All is the name of the group, and their second album, which is called Continuum.
He was lost and is found.
Next up, this is some Brazilian laid-back, lo-fi psychedelic rock. I'm probably going to say the name wrong. It's Oruã, Oruã. I tried looking it up to see if it was actually meant something in Portuguese, but I don't think so. The name of their latest release is called Passe. People in the United States probably would be most familiar with this band as they were the backing band for Built to Spill for a period of time, for Doug March and Built to Spill for a period of time. So this is definitely lo-fi, trippy, jazzy, has some krautrock elements to it, as well as many classic Brazilian psych rock touchstones, which can be heard as well. I get the sense that the lyrical content is politically charged, but as it's all in Portuguese, I believe, or I at least cannot understand. I can't understand it. So the political nature it just isn't going to land for me. But I can definitely get down with the heady grooves on here. It is pretty lo-fi. It doesn't really. It never gets too far out there. It's very, very much a lo-fi, churning, trippy guitar rock record. I think for some people, because it's not in English, that's going to be a non-starter. I guess also it probably could be somewhat of a complaint that the album kind of plays as a little bit samey. But I think it's worth checking out. Yeah, Oruã is how I'm saying it, and the album is called Passe. have an EP from a Manchester shoegaze slash dream pop group. Been following them, I don't know, maybe for a year or two. They don't have a full-length release. They've just put out an EP called Nice Things Now, All the Time. The band is called Crush with 2 U's, so I don't know if it's Crush or if it's supposed to be Crush. This is available on vinyl, where this EP is combined with their 2023 EP, which is called Wishful Thinker. Both EPs are quite nice, so getting those, I think, if you're going to pick this up as in a physical format, that is definitely the way to go. This has serious 90s, it's like alternative rock, guitar pop slash shoegaze slash dream pop vibes with strong female vocals. I think someone, maybe like Belly perhaps, comes to mind at times. Yeah, nice EP. People that are interested in, you know, a little bit poppier shoegaze perhaps. Definitely looking forward to a proper full-length LP from these kids. I was kind of hopeful that that would happen this year, but maybe that's not going to be the case, as they kind of just did it back-to-back, like I say, these back-to-back EPs. But I take it sometime soon we'll get a full-length. Band, again, called Crush, Cruush, and this EP is called Nice Things Now All the Time, but it's available on vinyl as a 2-for-1, basically, with the 2 EPs, Nice Things Now All the Time from this year, and from last year, Wishful Thinker.
Time is flying as she dances, dressed in flames. Things will change. Tired faces, grassy places, open spaces. She don't wanna look around me. What do I see? Sun above me.